Hello everyone, this is Karen Elaine. I'm going to show you how to fold this really nice three-dimensional tree that it's flat enough to put in a card, but it stands up on its own. So it can be decorated in all different kinds of ways. These are from 6-inch square paper. I'm going to show you how to fold it out of an 8.5-inch square, just to make it a little easier for you to see. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to make a base, and you're going to start by folding with your color side up. You want to fold point to point in a triangle. We're basically going to be making a standard base. You open it up, rotate it, and fold corner to corner. And you open it up, turn it over so that the color side is down, and fold it in half and just fold it in half. Make sure the sides are lined up before you make your crease. And open it up and fold it in the other direction. Just making sure that your edges are lined up before you make your crease. Now you're going to collapse this into the standard square base, which basically means you're not going to be making any new folds. You're just collapsing it into a square with two flaps on each side, two equal kind of triangular shaped flaps on both sides. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold with the raw edge away from you, you're going to fold the folded edge. You're going to fold it into the center. And it's really good to have a folding tool, if you have one, to make really good sharp creases. And you're going to fold the next side, the other side, to the center as well, just like this. And you want the open edge. It's really important to have this open edge down here. And now I'm going to just take the fold and fold it again towards that center. And it feels pretty thick, but just get that crease, a nice point up at the top. And I'm going to fold the other side towards the center. And I'm going to really give it a good crease. Okay. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to open this up. And you're going to start with one side. And this is going to be a valley fold. So I'm going to show you this will be a valley fold, this will be a valley fold, mountain fold, and that will be flat. So the way you do it is you open this up, and you're going to take this and you're going to just start to fold it over. And if you see, I'm just folding it, and I'm going to bring this layer that's right here, I'm bringing that layer, I'm going to fold it in between these layers here. So I'm just going to bring it in and just bring it up. So you can see I'm folding it in between the layer, and then I'm just going to lay it flat on the table here. So what it should look like is this. So if you open it up, you can see how it looks on the inside. So when you open this up, basically you've got the valley, you fold it over, and this part goes in to, you want this to go inside this, and then just lay this part flat. I'm going to repeat the other side. I'm going to open this up, and I've got my valley fold, and this is a valley, and I'm going to it's already kind of there. I'm just going to take this part, I'm just going to fold it inside, and then I'm just going to flatten it. There, and you can kind of feel it. You're not making any new creases. Okay. That's the hardest part to do, by the way. I found this, just a diagram or photos of this, and it was really hard to figure this out. So I'm hoping that this video will help with that. I'm going to do it again on this side just so that we have a repeat of the same thing. So the other side, we're going to fold in just to match what's underneath on both sides. Just give those nice creases. And then again, fold to that center. It gets pretty thick. This is just scrapbook paper, but origami paper will probably be a little bit easier to fold. But I just wanted something a little larger so you can see it. Okay, now I'm going to open this up, and the folds are already existing. I'm not creating any new folds. So I open this up. I'm going to just take that, open it, and I'm going to bring this. This is going to go under. It's going to be folded under this. So I'm just kind of bringing this up, and I'm going to, you can see I'm just lifting that piece up and tucking it right here, and now folding that flat. I'm going to try that again, show that again. And each time I'm figuring it out how this works, just a little easier. So next here, just going to do the same thing. I'm going to open this up, the layers. Sometimes I need one of these. Open the layer up, and then bring this part to meet this point to meet that one, and just kind of bring it up. Okay, and then when you do that and you lay it flat, you just fold this back and lay it flat, and now you have that is the hardest part done. Okay, so moving on now, we've got the two sides. We've got the front and the back. They're exactly the same. And what you're going to do next is you're going to create kind of a, this will be the top of the tree, this will be the trunk. First thing I'm going to do is just fold this bottom layer up. Just make sure it's even, best as evenly as possible. For some reason it's not perfectly even, but I'm going to give it my best shot of making that even so that it goes straight across. Give it a good crease and repeat on the other side. Just fold that up so that this little corner and that little corner comes to a point, and then crease. And then just take that crease and reverse it. Just fold it back. Reverse the one you just made on both sides. And now what we're going to need to do, so you can see the tree, it's right here. There's the tree, and this is the base of the tree. Now what we need to do is get rid of this extra paper, or at least fold it out of the way. So I'm going to turn this, just fold it over so that I have this raw area. I'm going to fold this raw area all the way up so that it is lined up at the bottom of the tree here. And give that a really good crease. And I'm just going to open it up, and I'm folding it. I'm reversing the fold I just made. I'm just going to tuck it inside. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing. I've got this extra piece I need to move, so I'm just going to roll it or fold it on nothing new, no new creases. And I'm folding up this flap until I want to make sure that this kind of comes right to that point, and this comes to this point. There, now I have now I just can reverse that as well. Tuck it in. Just take your this flap and tuck it underneath, just on the existing crease. And there, now the last part is just to fold it back to where it was. So I've got this flap and this flap. So I have basically two even flaps on both sides. I have a base, and the tree is now finished. Now you can decorate this tree. And what's nice about this tree is when you decorate it, I mean, you can stand it up, which is really nice, but it will lay flat enough to put in a card, and I think that's wonderful. So I cut a star out. Now, if you have a hole punch, that would even be better, but all I have are these, so I'm going to just glue. I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to put some glue on the star. You can be, 2 punch stars would really work really well with this. And I'm just going to put it kind of behind that tree just a little bit so that it sticks. And I'm going to put a little glue on top of the tree on the tip. And I want these to match. Hopefully these are matching. They should be. There we go. So I'm just going to lay that on top and move it around until the bottom or all the edges line up. And there I've got my tree star. And that's just a hand cut star. I think the hand-cut star makes it kind of more fun. And then what you could do is you could take, like a marker. You can take a green marker. Let me just use the green one. And you could just make a garland. So I'm just going to make kind of like a little, this isn't very noticeable, but it's subtle. Just making a little colored garland just kind of making little scallops that go using the creases as my guide. I'm just going to do rows of 3, just like little curves, and that's that. Now it could use a little more, so I may just take the silver and just go over it. But you can decorate it as much as you want or as little as you want on these. I think they're just beautiful trees that can be put in a card, and I love it as a table decoration. I think it would look really, really pretty on a table with someone's name on it. So it's nice that it's flat enough that you can do that. You can decorate the trunk, but there it is. There's a beautiful little tree that you can stand and enjoy, and then you can have it decorate both sides, of course. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a happy holiday season.